Yo guys, this is for my, I don't want to say any teenage viewer that might be seeing this, any young boy that might be seeing this, that's, going through puberty or at the tail end of puberty where they're starting to get a lot of, facial hair. I'm 20. I started growing facial hair probably when I was like in my, maybe like late 16-year-old. I started growing a lot. And I always just shaved it because, that's just, it's kind of a clean look. Everybody else is they're not really growing a lot of facial hair. But as you get older, I definitely recommend that you try to play with your facial hair a little bit and see what you like. I always would grow out full beards, and I would try that. And I never really liked it. It's kind of really annoying. Facial hair, honestly, to me is a little annoying. It doesn't look that good. I didn't think that it looked that good on me. And I was a little scared to try different things. I mean, I tried a mustache, and, I kind of liked the way that looked. But then, after a while, once it got thick like this, it kind of looked weird. Something didn't look right. And then finally I tried the goatee. I tried the goatee after 3.5 years of having facial hair, and I think I found my thing. And I shouldn't have waited that long. I should have just tried different little things. So my recommendation to you, if you're a young man and you're starting to grow facial hair, try different things. Even if people, they might say, oh, what is that? You have a new thing on you, or blah, 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 or this or that. Whether people say it's bad or good, try different things with your facial hair. It's honestly quite fun. You'll find your look. It feels good. But yeah, I like this a lot. I like this a lot, man. I like my mustache. It's kind of like that Mexican mustache that goes down, it doesn't end right here. It goes down. It goes down to right here. Senor. Goatee. Oh yeah, and another thing. I didn't have a dad or I don't have a dad, so I didn't have a dad whenever, I started growing facial hair, so I really didn't have that much, guidance about it. It kind of does require a little bit of guidance about it. I'm going to make a video after this explaining how to shave. If you don't have a dad or anything, or nobody taught you how to do it, how to properly shave. But yeah, but one thing I'm going to give you before I leave is, I didn't realize how important it was, or that people were actually doing it. That is the thing you do. But if you're going to grow a full beard, if you're going to get a big beard, you have to shave your neckline. I didn't even think about that. It was pretty stupid, but if you don't shave your neckline, if you don't have a nice clean line here, it just looks super dirty and gross, because it grows down here all spotchy and nasty, so find your neckline. Same thing with the goatee, you gotta find your line and leave it right there, and that's it.